What's happening? What's happening? Z-Man Suicide Polo with the Ski Man, nigga. I'm on deck, you heard? I'm on fucking deck. I gotta stop cursing in the first 30 seconds of the live, so if I want to keep these shits, they be monetized. You heard? Let me see what I'm working with up in here. My mangs. Oh shit, today Friday, right? That sucks. That sucks, baby. Kenneth Trueblood was popping, bro. Was goody. Will Cashgrove was popping. Alberto was good, my broskies. Cleveland in the building. I'm chilling, man. Y'all dudes go drop a comment on that new Mike Nitty video part 2. That part 2 to that Mike Nitty video. Drop a comment on that shit. Damn, I forgot my phone is type Daddy. That shit type Daddy Bear. Let me see what my percentage is. Oh, nah, that ain't gonna work out. My shit type Daddy Bear, man. Damn. I thought my shit was charged up, baby. Charged up volume 20. Charge my shit up for a second. Oh shit. Hold on. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. Nah, I don't know creep spotlight. But if he catching some pervs, salute. Jersey Deep was popping. East London was good. You know the show Stay UK compatible, you heard? LAZ Top Boy, you heard? Straight up. Shout out to the Bridonks. Shout out to the Brills-Nonks. D Candy Man was popping, bro. Salute you. You heard? Y'all dudes go leave that hashtag genpop or comment whatever you want to comment on that new Mike Nitty video and the second part to that Jim Jones story that I dropped. Because the first part got stupid views and the second part got normal views. Y'all niggas gotta make the second part get stupid views by commenting and sharing that shit to Facebook. You know what I mean? My part 2 to the Jim Jones story. I don't want y'all niggas getting half of stories out here, you heard? Real talk. Haitian Queen was populating. What's goody? Slim Blunt gang in the building. You already know. Let me know if this fan is too loud in your ears and shit on this shit. Matter of fact, I got blast out this more hot second. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I'm dropping a new joint at 12 o'clock today, a new Rikers Island story. I know I ain't dropped a Rikers Island story in a minute for y'all, you heard? But I'm dropping a new Rikers Island story at 12 o'clock. So that's what I came on here to let y'all know. Make sure y'all got them comments on trigger, you heard? On cock, comments on cock. Soon as that shit drop, I need like 50 comments from each nigga. So that shit could do his numbers, but comment on that part 2 to that Jim Jones story. Go watch part 1 if you ain't see part 1, and comment on that new Mike Nitty story part 2. You heard? I need them comments. If you really rep that Gen Pop, Comments is what matter. The more niggas comment on the video, the more that video gonna get pushed by YouTube. The more you share that video to Facebook, the bigger Gen Pop is gonna grow to we the biggest motherfucking channel on YouTube. You heard? And we start taking over everything. Shout out to my bro Shannon the Cannon Briggs, Brownsville representative. Now I mean, me and son put in work last night on some stories, like about to drop some crazy stories with son. Son got the crazy stories, nigga. You heard? Y'all niggas think my Brooklyn legacy stories is crazy? Wait till y'all hear that nigga Shannon the Cannon Briggs stories. We got like 5 or 6 of them shits in last night. So we got like 5, 6 stories from Shannon the Cannon Briggs coming to the channel. Now I mean, that's gonna be big. What else is popping? Shout out to my nigga Fat Man Scoop. Now I mean, real nigga. Harlem in the building. Son hollered at me. Now I mean, that nigga letting me, he giving me that motherfucking, giving me them jewels. I need to take it to the next level. The nigga Fat Man Scoop, you feel what I'm saying? Showing love. Y'all niggas check the shorts on the video. Y'all see the videos from both of them dudes. But you know what I mean? The channel is spreading, my nigga. And it's like, let me tell y'all something. For a minute, I was getting caught up in, you know, views and analytics. And, you know what I mean? That shit is cool, bro. But at the end of the day, my nigga, it's always gonna be quality over quantity. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how many niggas is watching, it's who's watching. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we getting them quality motherfuckers watching the channel, and they spreading that love and they spreading that word. You feel what I'm saying? So we doing big shit, bro. That's a fact. Gen Pop is doing big shit. We headed to the big screen, you heard? Or something. We headed for something. Yeah, man, I got some wild stories from Shannon Briggs coming to the channel. Wild stories. We put in like 2 hours of work yesterday. You heard? I'm ganked. I'm hyped. I mean, I got new shit coming from a nigga Saquon the Dawn. I mean, shout my nigga Saquon the Dawn. Got new shit coming from son. I got like 4 more stories for murder coming. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I be stacking that content, my nigga, like bricks. I don't play no games. When I get a motherfucker on that jack, I'm getting 5. I'm trying to get 5 stories out of nigga. Like, you heard? Real talk. But it's like, yeah, man, I got that content, bro. Know what I mean? Shout out to the nigga Blood Raw from Panama City, Florida, son. That used to be signed with Jeezy. Did that USDA album. Know what I mean? Son gave a wild story that's dropping, I think on the 19th. You feel what I'm saying? The nigga Blood Raw. That's a new series I'm starting called Crime in the South, my nigga. You heard? So Gen Pop, we ain't just an East Coast gang. You heard? We taking it to motherfucker. We about to open up shop in the South with this Crime in the South series. First episode is coming soon, starring Blood Raw. Know what I mean? About how he caught a federal charge while signed with Jeezy and all of that good shit. Know what I mean? All of that bad shit, rather. But know what I mean? That's coming to the channel. Got mad shit, bro. Shout out to my nigga Pa from my projects. You feel what I'm saying? New joint dropping with him Monday. Him and my nigga Suge on the same episode. Know what I mean? Talking about the Flatbush Pulley Kids. And we talking about, my nigga Pa is talking about a club called Dobies that used to be like the most dangerous club in Brooklyn in the 80s. You feel what I'm saying? Shit was across the street from my project. Shit was crazy. Know what I mean? Talking about, I never been up in there. So son is talking about how that shit looked up in there. What type of motherfuckers was in and out of there and shit like that. Real Brooklyn history. You heard? I got a story with my nigga Squeak from Fort Greene dropping, talk about how he was locked up in New Orleans and niggas had guns in the motherfucking jail. Wait till you hear that story, my nigga. Serious. And I got like 3 more stories. I got a C-74 story and a up north story from the nigga Squeak. So I got like literally, bro, I got like 15 episodes on the trigger. You understand what I'm saying? Like, shit ugly, my nigga. It's just getting uglier and uglier. Real talk. But yeah, shout out to Haitian Queen, know what I mean? That's team Gen Pop. When you see Haitian Queen in here leaving comments and all of that, y'all gotta salute her, you heard? Cause that's gonna be the Gen Pop Queen in a minute. She about to start her own channel, you feel what I'm saying? And I got a story coming with her soon that's crazy. With Haitian Queen, you heard? Crazy. Told you we opened it up that woman's house, that woman's jail in Gen Pop. You heard? Too many niggas. There's only men jails. We opening up the women's jail. Real talk. What's good, boy? Arroyo was popping, my G's. How you doing? Salute. Peace to the gods, you heard? Yo, my nigga, I need them London jail stories. If you a nigga and you somewhere in Brixton or Pecknam or, know what I mean, and you been locked up, I need them stories, bro. And I need them street stories too. Unless it's an unsolved mysteries. I ain't doing no unsolved mysteries. Know what I mean? I ain't doing no homicides and bodies, nigga shit that was never figured out. Nobody never went to jail. I don't do none of those. But if a nigga got a street story from back in the days where it ain't gonna stir up no old beef for you in the streets now, I'm accepting those stories. You feel what I'm saying? And I definitely need some London jail stories. I saw a London gang documentary that was very disturbing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of niggas don't know. Like, London is like New York, bro. London is the polar opposite. Like, that's New York in the UK. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit is New York City out there. You feel what I'm saying? So them niggas be going to war, man. And I seen a documentary. Like, one time I went too far down the rabbit hole on YouTube watching motherfucking like gang documentaries and stuff. And I've seen some fucking London documentary, bro. Gang shit. That shit was disturbing, my nigga. I mean, them niggas be killing, them niggas be doing some heavy killing out there, man. You feel what I'm saying? But the gangs out there is brutal, baby. It's brutal. A lot of niggas don't know. You understand? That shit is brutal out there. But I definitely need some stories from some London jail niggas and shit like that, bro. I need that on the channel. So if you got them stories, holla at me on Instagram. Real Saint Laz, you heard? Hit me on the DM. I'm gonna get that shit. Real talk. Yeah, Top Boy. I was watching Top Boy before a lot of motherfuckers. See, Top Boy got they promo kicked in the ass, I think, when the season 2 came about or whatever. But way before that, I was watching Top Boy. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit was my favorite show. And I was telling niggas, yo, you don't watch Top Boy? And he's like, what's that? And then the season 2 or whatever came out. And then they started getting a promo run. You feel me? And niggas was on Netflix like, yo, that Top Boy shit. I'm like, nigga, I watched that shit a year and a half ago. Know what I mean? Real talk. But if you ain't never watched Top Boy the series, nigga, you need to go watch that. Because that's one of the greatest crime series ever made. For a fact. Shout out to Brownsville Cobb, man. I mean, I don't know son, but I've heard son's music and I've seen some videos and he's an animal. He's an animal. Real talk. Real talk, no cold cases, that's a fact. Can't go roaming, that's a fact, you heard? But yeah, man, comment on that new Mike Nitty video that's out now, that part 2 of how he was accused of robbing and pistol whipping Rodney Jerkins, aka Darkchild. You feel what I'm saying? Leave a comment on that video, share that video, know what I mean? And make sure y'all comment and share that part 2 to the Jim Jones story that I'm telling. You feel me? I'm about to drop part 3 in a few days. Part 3. The fuck is that? But I'm about to drop part 3 in a few days, man. I mean, in the meantime, I got a Rikers Island story that's dropping at 12 o'clock. So y'all niggas stay on deck, don't go far. I mean, it's been a long time since I told a good Rikers Island story, but I got one dropping at 12 o'clock for a fact. You heard? Forest Gate, what up? Bro, like I said, niggas got them stories, holla at me. Holla at me, my nigga. Respect Life is that shit, my nigga. I need a part in that. Somebody holla at Respect Life, tell them, give me a cameo. You heard? Yeah, Top Boy is that shit, my nigga. I need a part in that too. If anybody know the producers of Top Boy, tell them LAZ need to be the New York Connect. You heard? When y'all make that trip to New York, to Brooklyn or whatever, to go get some new hammers, I'll be that nigga that meet y'all. You heard? Pause. I need white boy jail stories, my nigga. I need some white boy jail stories. Know what I mean? You heard? That's a fact. So, know what I mean? If you a white boy with some good jail stories, holla at me, my nigga. Real Saint Laz on IG, or just email me at lazbeats@gmail.com, LAZBEATS at gmail.com. Email me, let me know that you was the nigga in the comment section. You understand what I'm saying? Give me some history on what type of jail stories you want to tell or some shit like that. A little synopsis. And I mean, I will holler at you, my bro. That's a fact. But nah, man, Respect Life is crazy. I'm happy to see they came back with another season. But Respect Life is wild. I mean, Respect Life is wild, man. It's a lot of shows, man. I mean, my bros in Atlantic Terminals, they do that shit, The Terms. You heard? They got that shit, The Terms. That shit is hard. I mean, it's a few shows that's bananas. I used to do a show called NYPD Daily Blotter. Like, I don't even like talking about it because I had like 30 episodes on my old Facebook page, and them shits had stupid numbers. And my Facebook page got deleted, and I lost all them fucking videos, my nigga. And I was lazy, and I only backed up a few of them on YouTube. If you go on YouTube, you put in NYPD Daily Blotter, know what I mean, St. Lads, it's gonna come up with like, you know, maybe 4 or 5 episodes of the shit. That's my amateur work. One of them I uploaded on the channel, the Amsterdam Projects joint. You know what I mean, somebody got murdered in Amsterdam the other day too. I saw it on the news. But yeah, man, we got that Amsterdam Projects joint that we did, and mad other joints, but it's not too many on. But then on YouTube, I got a couple of like my recent NYPD Daily Blotter episodes. The last couple I did, them shit's fire, like cinematography games. See, I get the film bug sometimes, so I just want to run out in the streets and film. But I don't be really having actors, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't be having niggas who really want to get it in like that. You feel me? Like, you gotta to do a series and shit. Like, it takes a lot to keep a whole cast of motherfuckers motivated, bro. It takes a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Even 2-3 motherfuckers, it takes a lot. I got a lot of niggas motivated, but a lot of niggas was doing a lot of shit in the streets, man. Can't be fucking with niggas. Yeah, once I got that funding, it's over. Like, I already got the documentary. Like, the documentary on my life that I haven't told on the story, I mean on the YouTube channel, that's for money. That's the shit that I'm doing a movie. The movie that niggas want out of me is gonna be the movie of my childhood. You feel me? It's gonna be my childhood life stories up until I caught my case and went to jail. From jail and on, y'all already heard that shit. But my childhood life, all the way, like, you know what I mean, from living in East New York to fucking Park Slope to motherfucking Brownsville to, you know what I mean? I'm telling all of that. You understand what I'm saying? But the bottom line is, that's gonna be the motherfucking movie that's gonna be sold. You know what I mean? The real documentary and life story. I'm not giving that up because that shit is just too traumatizing. But when I do that, you know what I mean, that's gonna be the movie. And then the animated series, forget about it. So right now, what I'm really looking for, I'm looking for a fucking animator. Like my nigga Fat Man Scoop said, like, a nigga need a nigga on the team. Like, I don't need no nigga. I gotta keep paying for episodes to animate my shit all the time. I need a nigga that I could give him some bread and he get down on the team and wanna fuck with the team so that we could take these couple of millions. Because the bottom line is, if I take my 10 most favorited jail stories right now and I do an animated episode to each and every one of those, you feel me, and then we run down on, or we have those in the cut, we ain't even got to run down, we just make the 10 episodes and push the pilot episode on the internet. One episode, the first episode, we push that shit on YouTube and the internet. Boom. Niggas gonna holler, bro. Yo, that shit was crazy, blah blah blah. Yo, we got a whole nother 9 episodes. If you want to buy the whole season, Netflix, holler at us with a good M. You understand what I'm saying? Give me that good M and I'll never look back. Once I get the M, it's a wrap. I really pay my animator, make the nigga do 200 episodes, and now we got 200 animated episodes in the cut, and I'm releasing them shits 10 at a time, bro. A season is 10 episodes, or maybe 12, you feel me? Give y'all niggas 12 episodes of the season, you feel what I'm saying? And fall the fuck back, nigga, and let y'all know I got another, and I ain't gonna never stop. Then I'm gonna start doing shit directly to the animated shit, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, I could put in like 400 stories altogether. I could probably muster up 400 stories for the series. So that'd be like That's a lot of seasons, my nigga. 12 episodes and I got 400 stories. That's a lot of seasons. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about finding the correct animator. So if anybody out there, Gen Pop, y'all know a nigga that's nasty, and then check this out, right? It's gonna be like ridiculous amounts of work if a nigga hand draws this shit like Spawn level. So nowadays niggas is using Adobe, what is it called? Adobe, I forgot what it's called. One of the Adobe character creation fucking cartoon joints. Like niggas using that now. You understand what I'm saying? And you can make animated shit easier, like boom, the head, the nose, the legs, the arms, you put the shit together, you animate it this way. Everything is changing now. So I need a nigga that's dope in that Adobe shit, that's nasty, that could create all of these shits, bro. And then if I happen to find another nigga that's hand drawn, that's animated, I mean, which is gonna be 5-6 times more work, but if his shit is bananas and he's willing to do it, you know what I mean? So what I would probably do if I had the stupid cake, what I would probably do is I would get 3-4 different niggas to do 2 episodes, and I will compare them and see which nigga I want to run with for a whole season. Or I might change up niggas. I might use one dude's style this season and another dude's style for the next season, and see how the fans like it. You feel what I'm saying? My email is lazbeats@gmail.com. lazbeats@gmail.com. You know what I mean? And that's always open for business. Scott Free was popping, my broski. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I got a few Park Slope stories though. Like, wait till I tell my childhood story. I got some crazy Park Slope stories about my childhood. You feel what I'm saying? And it's gonna get nuts. I'm gonna tell a story about the time niggas pushed my moms into a whole row of garbage cans outside in front of everybody. Shit got ugly after that, you heard? But it's coming. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't know Gangsta Lou. If you're talking about from Mob Style, talking about from the legendary group Mob Style, they're like, yeah, bro. Sean B.O.V. I don't know how to pronounce that, my nigga. Tell me how to pronounce that, but I appreciate that donation, my nigga. Real talk. I appreciate all the donations motherfuckers are sending through PayPal, Venmo, you understand what I'm saying, Cashapp. Know what I mean? Shout out to niggas who've been hitting that Cashapp up lately too, man. I be getting them notifications late sometimes. So, know what I mean? But I always respond and get back, because I'll never have a nigga send me a donation and I just don't say nothing. You gotta be on the next level of douchebaggery for that. You know what I mean? Mike Nitty, yo, I'm gonna tell you something about that Mike Nitty story. Like I said, the part 2 to that Mike Nitty story is out right now. If you didn't comment on that, do me that solid and go comment on that, so that the views could get pushed and the algorithm on that video could get pushed up. You feel what I'm saying? The ill shit about that story with Mike Nitty is that shit is a movie, my nigga. Like, think about that. Think about that script. Like, local Atlantic City rapper. First of all, that should have started back in the days when Atlantic City was still popping crazy, like the casinos and everything. You heard? Think about the movie script, because I told you I'm about to start a new series called where I'm breaking down movie ideas that I got, and I'm gonna need y'all niggas to tell me if this is a idea that's good enough to actually hit a Hollywood movie screen. Like, that's the show that I'm scared to do, because I don't know how niggas gonna receive it, because I got a lot of crazy movie ideas. But I'm gonna do the show, one pilot episode, and see how y'all niggas feel about it. But word to mother, I'm gonna do that probably tonight. Know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga T. Know what I mean? Listen, bro, this is real nigga shit. Let me show you how real nigga shit is. Know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga T. If you go on my Instagram page right now, you're gonna see a picture of me and a dude. That's my nigga T. Like, son literally donated a 360-degree camera to the channel. You heard? Like, this is the type of shit that Gen Pop niggas is out there doing. Son donated a camera to the channel. Like, yo, here, bro. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Take this 360 camera and let me see what you could do with it. You feel me? Nigga gave me the camera. Like, that's real nigga shit. He donated the camera to the channel because he like, yo, I can imagine how crazy your episodes would be if you film on a 360 camera. Now, I never filmed on a 360 camera before, so I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it does, how it functions, and if I could fuck with it or not. Now, I mean, I don't know if my skill level is on, I don't know how my shit gonna be on a 360 camera because I just never fucked with one before, but I'm gonna get crazy. The shit that this camera could do, I was up all night watching tutorials and shit on, I mean, the effects that this shit got time lapse. The time lapse shit is nuts, my nigga. It's like when it sucks everything in from a 360-degree angle, and yo, it's just a crazy movie effect that you get for free with the camera. That's a wild effect. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put some work in with this 360 camera, but now I mean, go on my Instagram page. You're gonna see the picture of me and my bro. You feel me? Leave a comment. Follow him on Instagram. I don't know his Instagram by heart. It's Native Son New York City or something, but they got a recording studio in Bed-Stuy, like a top-notch recording studio in Bed-Stuy, where they be recording some heavy hitters. You feel me? So if you a nigga in New York and you looking, or in Brooklyn, and you looking for a real serious studio, that, I mean, when you ain't playing no games. I ain't talking about popping up with your whole projects, and I'm talking about when you need to go to a private session and record something and get a professional mix down, because the bro T, he's a professional engineer. You understand what I'm saying? His mixes is nuts. You go to that nigga spot, private spot in the star, and you lay down shit when you dead serious. Not when you want to hang out in the studio. Now I mean, when you really got a project to do that's real, that you need a real mix down on. But yeah, this 360 camera about to get it in, bro. We getting donations from the channel. Now I mean, I appreciate it. All the niggas showing love. Now I mean, shout out to my nigga Vaughn P in DC. That's always showing love. Now I mean, shout out to Haitian Queen. That's always donating and showing love. A lot of y'all niggas be showing love, bro. Now I mean, real talk. Haitian Queen, good looking on that donation too. I appreciate that. You heard? Yeah, but like I was saying, my fault. Like I was saying with the nigga Mike Nitty, Slim Blunt Gang, I just put my Slim Blunt out, but I got another clip of a Slim Blunt that I'm gonna light up. I don't feel like rolling up a whole nother blunt, but I will if it gets hectic. Oh shit, what time is it though? Because the joint air at 12 o'clock. What time is it right now? We bugging out. I ain't trying to be on live while my episode is premiering. I need all y'all niggas to hop right into the episode premiere when the shit comes out. Let me see what time it is. Oh, it's 11:50. So the episode coming on in 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to get the fuck up out of here. But before I do, like I was saying, Goldie, what's popping? I see you, bro. Steve Storm, what's popping? Mateo, what up? Yeah, you know that Slim Blunt Gang's always in the building. You heard? Alec Vanderpool, I ain't even see you up in the spot, bro. Shout out, you heard? That's the people's. Another Gen Pop representative. Matt L, what up? But like, yo, boom, Mike Nitty, right? Boom, check it. Shit, scene opens up, Atlantic City. Camera comes down, aerial shot of Atlantic City in, you know, the 90s when that shit was crazy, my nigga. When everybody was going out there and was fights and all type of wild shit still popping. Now, I mean, aerial view of the whole Atlantic City. Boom, then the shit zooms into the ghetto. Stanley Homes, where son is from. I've been in that project. I used to mess with a chick in that projects, and like an idiot, I used to be going to New York, out to Atlantic City, to this chick crib, not knowing that she lived in the first 48 houses. You understand what I'm saying? Stanley Homes, that shit like the first 48 out there. It just looked like the type of place a body be laying. You just walk through, a body just be in the motherfucking grass. You heard? But boom, then we zoom in to Stanley Homes. Boom, Mike Nitty coming out, he with his niggas. He like, yo, and I mean, yo, we gonna get this rap money, my nigga, fuck this street shit, and I mean, first of all, boom, we gonna show his street, we're gonna show his street history, the type of wild shit son was getting into in the streets in Atlantic City, boom, then he gets into the music, right? This nigga opening up for all type of motherfuckers, you understand what I'm saying? Nigga opening up for all type of motherfuckers that come to Atlantic City, we showing that in the movie, now I mean, they showing that in the movie, now I mean, boom, right? So, you see the nigga opening up, he coming up in the game, boom, he bumps into the nigga Rodney Jerkins. Now I mean, the next producer sensation from basically New Jersey. They start banging out in the studio, boom. All of the shit happens that we speak about. Them niggas get into shit over money. Now I mean, money comes into play, boom. Son ends up getting robbed. and pistol whip. But boom, we gonna show how son, we gonna keep it real and show how was son moving in Jersey. Like, was he moving around with mad wild jewelry and fancy cars in front of a million wolves, or just a couple of niggas? So we gonna show all of that. But then boom, son said his man was locked up, wrongfully convicted, did 10 years. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga on the blacklist, he going through niggas dead in record deals for the nigga. Rappers turning their back on him, DJs turning their back on him. This shit is a movie, my nigga. Like, son's his story about this whole situation that we put out on the channel is really a movie. So if a movie producer watches that, they gotta say, damn, I could really make this shit into a movie. Like, this nigga went through some shit. Like, nigga got fired from the restaurant. Like, y'all gotta go watch the part 2. Leave a comment on the Mike Nitty shit. That shit fire, bro. The story is fire. You feel what I'm saying? And it's movie worthy. And that's what I'm into. I'm into film. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like these stories. I be listening to niggas' stories. I be like, yo, this shit is a fucking movie, my nigga. This is a series, my nigga. Like, somebody got to holler at me. HBO, Showtime. Like, niggas be saying, yo, don't fuck with HBO. A lot of niggas say don't fuck with HBO. But I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm a big fucking fan of HBO, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I want to be paid money. I like money, HBO. But I'm just saying, I'm a big fan. The Wire, The Sopranos, everything, my nigga. Like, everything them niggas ever made. I was mad when they canceled motherfucking Luck. The shit with Dustin Hoffman with the horses and shit. I was mad. I was writing letters to them niggas. Yo, y'all niggas, how the fuck y'all niggas gonna get me into a series and then y'all going, know what I mean? I was tight. I was leaving shit on their Instagram page like, yo, what the fuck? What happened to Luck, nigga? That shit was getting funky and spicy, you heard? Shit was about the Kentucky Derby and the organized crime associated with the Kentucky Derby. That shit was crazy, nigga. Niggas getting murdered over them horses, you heard? That shit was nuts. I don't know how that shit got canceled. But Life and Times of Tim. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everything HBO ever did, I'm a fan of. Curb Your Enthusiasm is my favorite show in the world. Curb Your Enthusiasm. If you don't watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, my nigga, you need to just get out the gen pop. Like, real talk, bro. Curb Your Enthusiasm is the funniest show in television history. You heard? That's the funniest show in television history. I seen every episode. Know what I mean? I'm gonna try to slither my way into a small part on that shit one day. You heard? But nah, Curb Your Enthusiasm is the best. But anyway, HBO, man, they lineup is too chunky, my nigga. I go where the bag is at, but HBO lineup is chunky. You heard? They shit chunky. Yeah, son, that's that Mike Nitty story. He talking about how the nigga Chalky White from Boardwalk Empire, that was his grandfather in real life. And I've read about the dude who Chalky White was based on. Like, they loosely based his character on some, but it was a black dude that was like the mayor of Atlantic City, and that was Mike Nitty's grandfather. And he explains that. So his history in Atlantic City runs deep. You heard? Shout out to my nigga Shrine B, another Atlantic City dude. You heard? Rapper that's mad nasty, my nigga Shrine B. I mean, put in St. Lad Shrine B on anything, is gonna come up with some fire. But I mean, yeah, go comment on that Mike Nitty story, comment on that Jim Jones story, and I'm about to sign off right now so that we could go into the chat with the premiere episode of the Rikers Island story that's about to drop in a few minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. But yeah, my nigga Larry, man, Curb Your Enthusiasm, that shit is funny. My nigga Leon, forget about it. That nigga's the funniest nigga in the fucking world. Heard my nigga Leon on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Go on, if you never watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, go on YouTube and put in Curb Your Enthusiasm Leon's greatest moments, and when you watch that shit, you will understand, bro. That shit dumb funny. That's my joint, man. Cole Outside, shout out, bro. Salute that. That's my joint, Cole Outside. That's produced by Harry Fraud too. I was doing songs with Harry Fraud before Harry Fraud was thought of, you heard? Before niggas knew who Harry Fraud was, me and that nigga was putting in that twerk. Know what I mean? I got like 3-4 songs with Harry Fraud, know what I mean? Harry Fraud be acting like he don't know me now. That nigga came up, you heard? But nigga, that nigga know, nigga. That Cole Outside is several joints. I slayed of his beats. I got a video to one of his beats too. Now, I mean, shout out to Harry Fraud, though. I know I shitted on son a couple of times talking about how he don't know me, but I still love the nigga Fraud. That's my son. You my son, Fraud, holla at me. But like, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm about to get off so this episode could premiere. You heard? Know what I mean? But like I said, man, y'all niggas comment on that new Jim Jones part 2, comment on that Mike Nitty part 2, and hop on this motherfucking live chat right now with this new Rikers Island episode that's about to drop. I know it's been a long time since I gave y'all niggas a Rikers Island episode, but here it go. You heard? Peace.